Hello everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Math with Mr. Marcus here. For those of you who are lucky enough to have me as your teacher, we are going through some problems from the Quadratic Homework 5 today. If you're just watching this and you're just a math nerd or someone trying to improve their math skills, welcome as well. Alright, let's take a look here. What do we have today? Oh yes. I don't know, let's take a look. Let's do number 3. That one looks fun. Let's get a little zoom here. Let's get a little bigger. Voila, magic, presto. Alright, that one looks fun. So today we did learn about the quadratic formula. For number 5, we'll probably do one of these as well. We did learn another way to solve these quadratics. I like factoring, it's just fun. So I'm going to give this a try, see if this problem does indeed factor. So let's give it a try. So I know that when I'm done factoring, I'm going to take a look. Does anything divide out of all 3 of these? I'm looking at 8. They all divide by 8? No. Are they all divisible by 2? No. 4? No. So it doesn't really look like they're divisible by anything. I cannot take out a GCF. Bummer. All right, let's just get right into the factoring then. Whoa. What just happened there? Let's reboot. Is that what we're doing? Yeah, there we go. All right. Don't know what happened there. So, let's take a look. I'm going to say the product of what 2 binomials will give us 8x squared plus 14x minus 15. So from our work, we know that the first 2 terms here are going to multiply to make the first term here. So I'm going to list all the ways to make 8x squared. So I'm really thinking of how do I get that coefficient of 8? Well, there's 8 times 1, and there's 4 times 2. All right, so it's going to be 8x and 1x, or 4x and 2x. And then I'm going to think of all the ways to make this 15. I know it's going to be negative, so it's going to be 1 positive and 1 negative. All right, to make a negative 15, I'm not going to worry about the sign yet. I'm going to say, what are all the ways to multiply to make 15? Well, you might say 5 and 3. There's also 3 and 5. There's 15 and 1, and 1 and 15. So which one is the one? Which one's the winner? Well, that is a little trickier. The winner is going to be determined when we take the first term here and multiply it by the last term. So the outsides, the terms on the outside, when we multiply those by the terms on the inside, these inside terms, when we multiply these together, and these, the outsides and the insides, we're looking for the terms that subtract to make 14x's. Alright, so let's just try some. Let's take the outside, which is 8, and multiply it by the other outside term. The 2 outsides make 24, and the insides make 5. And I'm going to say, do those subtract to make 14? No, they don't. Let's go on. Does 8 times 5? 40. And 3 times 1, 3. 40 minus 3 is 37, not 14. Well, what about 8 times 1? It's 8. And 1 and 15 is 15. Those do not subtract to make 14 either. Alright, what about 8 times 15? That's just plain old big number. That's 120. And the insides are 1 times 1 is 1. That definitely does not subtract to make 14. So it looks like 8 and 1 is not going to be what we have here. So let's take a look here. What about the outsides here? 4 times 3 is 12, and 5 times 2 makes 10. The outsides, if the 4 was here and the 2 was here, well, yeah, let me do that. Let's put the 4 here and the 2x here. And if we put the 3 then on the inside and the 5 on the outside, if we get the outsides, that's 4 times 5, All right, 4 times 5, those are the outsides. That makes 20. 20 x's. And the inside here, 3 times 2, is the inside. That's 6. And I know the signs have to be opposites, so one of these is going to be positive, one's going to be negative. I'm going to want this one to be positive and this one to be negative. Do those subtract to make 14? Yeah. Yeah, so again, I'm going to want the 20 here, the 20 x's to be the positive ones. So I'm going to put a plus here. And I want the negative to be here with the 6x. So those are our two factors. We're not quite done yet. All right, 4x times 2x's do make 8x's squared. Negative 3 times positive 5 makes negative 15. And if I take the outsides, that's 20x's. And the insides, that's negative 6x's. Those do combine to make 14x's. Now I just need to solve. Whoa, that's not correct. Let's get that eraser. Let's get that eraser. Here. Alright. So, what are my solutions? I'm looking for the values of x that will make each of these factors 0. Alright, the zero product property, because something times the 0 is 0. That's what we're looking for. We're trying to make this left side 0, yeah? Let's see. What would make x 0? Well, I don't know. Or what would make this whole entire factor 0? Let's take this entire factor. Let's take 4x minus 3 and set it equal to 0. And if I add 3 to both sides, I get 4x equals 0 plus 3 is 3. And if I divide by 4, I get x equals 3/4. That's one of our answers. What about the other one? Well, what if 2x plus 5 were 0? That would be nice. That would get us our solution. Subtract 5 from both sides and you get 2x equals negative 5. Dividing both sides by 2 and you get x equals negative 5/2. There you go. Very difficult factoring and solving problem. Thanks for sticking with me, and catch you guys next time.